Hello, folks. Thank you for tuning in to our devotions. On behalf of Gilbert and myself, I hope and pray that you know God's blessing and encouragement, and yes, even challenge in your own life. And I hope and pray that things are going well for you. We're really indebted to David for allowing us to do some talks from his showroom and workshop. And you know, it's a real treasure trove. And the things of the past age throw up many thoughts that can help us in life. And I've been looking at this sack truck. What an amazing item that it is. And it's very, very challenging when you think about it. In a past age, in a factory, they would have put sacks on this truck to help them carry it from place to place, from A to B. And it was very, very useful. And the other thing that really intrigued me about this sack was the fact that it had the ability to lift up the weight that it was carrying, to enable the workers to move that sack, that weight, much more easily. What a creation and what an invention. So this truck was a real help. They put their weight, their burdens, or their bags on this, and they were able to lift them up and to move them about. That made me think of Psalm 55 and verse 22, where the psalmist says, "Cast your burden on the Lord, and he will sustain you." Cast your burden on the Lord, and he will lift you up. You know, we all have burdens that we carry, physical and mental. We have worries, we have issues, we have challenges in life's journey. Sometimes we think we're the only ones, but we're not. We all have burdens. The burden might differ, but they're all the same. We're all the same, and we all carry them. But it's how we carry them is the challenge. And the psalmist here in Psalm 55 reminds us to cast them over to the Lord, and he will lift us up. We all need someone to lift us up when we're weighed down with the weight of life's journeys and life's pressures. And I want to lovingly encourage you to think about the Lord. He loves you. He cares for you. He created this beautiful world, and you know he has the ability to lift you up. The children of Israel met a burden when they were set free from bondage in Egypt, and they came to the Red Sea. And the Lord lifted that burden from them with the army of Egypt behind them. He parted the Red Sea, and they crossed over in dry land. The children of Israel faced many challenges in their lives. They faced the walls of Jericho. Daniel, Shadrach, and Meshach faced the fiery furnace. Daniel faced the lion's den. Paul reminds us in the New Testament that he had a thorn in the flesh, all burdens that they faced. And you know, we all have burdens. Please don't think you're the only one, but know that there's a God who's willing to take that burden from you if you would give it over to him. I encourage you today to give your burden over to the Lord. How do we do that? We do that by prayer, and then by believing that he is a sovereign, all-powerful God, and that he will sustain you. He will lift you up when you're bowed down with a burden. Cast it over to him today and enjoy the freedom of his help. Cast your burden on the Lord, and he will sustain you.